All right. We're going live with the Outer Worlds 2 today. We are... Give me a few minutes to finish setup, and then we will get going. Hopefully all goes well. We'll see. All right.
Wait a minute. Is it possible Protectorate Society might be built on a bed of lies?
Oh, I bet it is. Let's continue where I left off. I don't remember what was I doing. I think I'm down to the point where I'm going back to the main quest if I remember correctly. Let's check that journal out real quick. Yeah, we need to speak with Auntie's Choice, and then we do have these collection quests. But let's talk to Auntie's Choice first. We have something for companions. Oh, looks like they can get another thing. When you're at full health, Valerie's companion ability recharges significantly faster. After being healed by Valerie's companion ability, you are immune to all damage for the duration rather than gaining a bonus. Yeah, we want that. All right. All right, we get to go to a new area. I don't think we've been to Free Market Station yet. I have to keep that in mind. Everywhere else, I'm pretty sure we've been. We'll see. I'm assuming the Auntie's Choice quest line will take us there. I would think.
Commander, it's customary to evaluate results after a mission of reasonable significance. Would now be good?
Yeah, it'll be fine just fine.
I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through.
Are you still thinking about what happened to Anchorite Brun?
A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. We could have done better by Anchoress Brun. If we'd properly convinced her to abandon the research, I'd doubtlessly still lament duping her, but she'd be alive. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brun rears its head, it will need to get in line.
Any blame for Anchoress Brun's fate should fall on her and that exemplar.
Yes, Southworth was complicit. And now she's dead.
At least we don't have to worry about the universe ending now. For that reason, that is.
I hope so, at least. According to Anais, we could have reduced the likelihood of that occurring by completing the brain off. It's not anywhere near zero, but it's unlikely.
Have any other old flames who might threaten the fate of the galaxy I should know about?
Let's say there are no present perils from my romantic past I'm aware of, though I can't rule it out completely. No, I'm thinking more about Anais. She seemed pleased that we at least attempted to address her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you.
Okay. Yes, you do seem different. You've been beaming since we left Point Oblivion.
It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
Yeah, not a problem. Marcel has unlocked energy storage. Somehow talking to her helped her gain something? Alright, the question is, who do we want to take with us? Probably Anise. We haven't ran with her in a while, and she is an Auntie's Choice faithful. We're on an Auntie's Choice ship. That would seem like the logical companion to take with us.
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
Let's take a quick look around.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice.
Okay, nothing around the ship. Normally there's something on these landing docks so you can loot, but I guess not here.
Where'd you learn how to weld, anyway? Some fly-by-night indentured internship?
I'm a self-taught self-starter. What's your excuse? Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Okay, everything here is considered stealing, so we might end up with ourselves in trouble here with our kleptomania flaw. We should probably not look around too much then.
You go on ahead. I'm shilly-shallying about what to do.
Okay.
Don't work too hard now. You'll make us look bad.
Alright, I guess we gotta talk to this lady here.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
Okay. I'm an Earth Directorate agent. My standing should be very clear.
Well, you're in luck. Auntie's Choice is hiring outside contractors, and an Earth Directorate agent should fit the bill nicely. Well, still need to check your record, I'm afraid. Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown.
Of course it is.
Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're clearly a valued partner of Auntie's Choice, but your standing with us could be higher if you accepted our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice hollow advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
No.
Go on ahead anyway. You're a valued partner after all.
Okay.
Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
Earth Directorate agents may accept freelance opportunities so long as they align with the priority mission.
Okay. I do kind of want to see if there is anyone else we can talk to.
You're the maverick freelancer from the wireless.
These raps are due for Eden. Where are the ones bound for Praetor? Wait, these cages are empty. Where's the rapt handler in charge? Hey, you haven't seen any loose Raptidons running around, have you?
Is that a euphemism for something? If not, no.
A what now? Oh, a coworker had one of those once. Next thing
Oh?
you know, poor bastard up and died. I had to work double shifts for a week. Unbelievable. Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap?
Seems like you're kind of in a bind here. Give me a better rate and I'm in.
Someone competent who also knows their worth? Fine. If the Raps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck. Unbound and undoubtedly pugnacious. This here card will give you access to the elevator at market compliance. That, in turn, is behind the value-added esplanade next to the entrance to head office tower. See any Raps loose there? Shoot, explode, or thwack them unsparingly.
Firing up extermination protocols.
Let's make that our main quest. We'll do that before we talk to Auntie. Make sure we don't miss out on any other potential quest lines. Whoops. Alright, doesn't look like there's much else going on here, so we'll do this. Everyone else has generic names. Let's see. Client intake. Oh, this is her office.
This area is for client intake specialists only. Though, I admire your go-where-I-want attitude.
We already talked to her. That's sealed. What do we got here? Bathroom. Another client intake?
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location for a minimal price.
Yeah, I want to know about the people on the ship.
Like who? Or whom? Or such as?
Oh, I have to pay for this information? Never mind.
Well, farewells are free.
Let's see, got a couple of vending machines. I'm not allowed inside these for some reason. All right, this is going to be tough because we're going to keep accidentally stealing things. Another bathroom. Another bathroom. That's sealed. What? Seems like I need to go in that door there.
This is first class.
Is it? How do I get through this door here? Oh, there it goes. I guess we're going to the value-added Esplanade. It seems like that's the only option we have. I guess that makes sense that we literally had to wait for the tram to be there before we could open that door.
Spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
Hey, you, soldier with the, arm. Got a delivery for you. Got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean,
sure is.
I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking, exactly?
So I made the right choice taking Inez with me.
Nothing funny like a soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
This name means something to you, Inez?
Ortiz was in my unit. Good man, but ain't sure why he's reaching out now. Suppose we'll see when we return to the ship.
One more thing, Brent. Consider this your formal reminder that we don't offer return to sender service, unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Okie dokie. Okay, no one with unique names over there. Some vending machines that I'm still not allowed to use, it appears.
Until next time.
You seem to talk to that individual. Can't seem to talk to a lot of these people.
You got my begrudging respect, so congratulations.
Huh?
Law, this looks better than I ever dreamed of. Reckon you can buy, sell, and eyeball just about any commodity worth having.
You there? Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You feeling famished, peckish, hoggish, malnourished, audacious, voracious, rapacious, avaricious, predacious, or even just plain hungry? I've got you covered.
Okay. Let's see what she's got.
The best way to stop a tummy from rumbling is to cram it painfully full of foodish and food-like items.
Thanks. All right. Switch to sell. What can I sell her? See, I don't understand. All right, we're on name sorting. This is value sorting, right? Is this value low or high? What is this? It's $1,800. Where's the low value stuff? All ammo, we're gonna keep all that. Hazard headgear. I don't see any reason to keep that. We'll do a little inventory management. Food stuff we'll keep. Crafting materials we're gonna keep. Let's actually go section by section so I don't accidentally sell stuff that I want. Not using any melee combat. Those aren't going to do anything for me. Got multiples of that. We have better assault rifles. Almost positive we have better shotguns. Yeah, we do. The aggravator. That uses plasma charge. I almost guarantee we got something better for that as well. We have a better revolver. Bunch of shock assault rifles. Now the aggravator's up there all of a sudden. Simplifier, Zany Murray, Oracle, Death Sentence. Long rounds. That uses small plasma charge. Didn't one of these other ones use that and is better? 49, 49. They're pretty much the same. It's just different types of damage, so we'll keep them. Shotgun. Do you have a better shotgun? So get rid of that. Large plasma charge. Just different type of damage. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. All right, now if we go here, that we're never going to use. It's not too bad. Wouldn't matter how we'll keep just because. We definitely don't need 5 of these. Yeah. We'll just sell all our duplicates and move on. Because up here we got quite a few of those. Don't want to put a ton of time into inventory management, as fun as it might be.
It is not correct for losses like this.
I didn't do that on purpose. I promise. This is going to be a pain.
Afraid I'm not being paid to talk to you.
Think you dropped something? Yeah, you dropped something.
Oh?
Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times.
Oh.
Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Thanks, I think. Surreptitiously conveyed employment offer. Dear Maverick Outsider, we the middle managers of ACS Undisputed claim are done being passed over. We mean to take action or subcontract said action through capable proxy. We invite you to the back deck steerage, which I am required to note is sponsored by Stogie Slims, to discuss exciting business opportunity which we believe we will be mutually advantageous for both parties. Promisingly yours, Middle Manager Twomble. Okay.
With my latest demotions report, starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen, demoted
We
from
do have the condition.
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your unrelated bric-a-brac right here. At Unrelated Bric-a-Brac, we offer only the oddest odds and ends.
Oh.
Feast your eyes on this motley conglomeration of goods.
Advanced encryption key, yes please, we'll take that. This really is an odd assortment of things. I need mag picks, we'll just take them all. I don't know if I actually need those.
We have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition.
That just goes into her shop, which is asking for trouble. Yeah, my kleptomania flaw is going nuts in here.
Strategic step backward to document index
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret. Our competitors would kill to find out. Can you discern its ingredients? Try the Raptidon Bite today. Welcome to the bottom runger, exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite.
Okay. What's in this drink of yours?
That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend. I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with anyone. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself.
All right, we'll try one.
Not tending bar right now, but my employee here can see to your needs. May your day be profitable at the expense of your rivals.
Need anything?
What's this Raptidon Bite I keep hearing about?
Why, it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia, and you can only get it here at the bottom runger. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know.
Okay.
At the bottom runger, we offer inebriation for the budget-conscious individual.
All right. I guess we'll take a Raptidon Bite and see. Food and drink consumed. Don't mind the tingling, burning sensation on your tongue, or the numbness, or elevated heart rate, or dizziness, or blindness. Restores 16% of health. I guess we'll take one. We'll see. Dang it, man. This whole like market district is just trouble for me.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away! Sample one of our popular Bourse products. They're completely edible, despite any and all appearances to the contrary.
All right. We'll take them all. Okay, none of that was considered stealing either. Okay, that's good.
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time.
Oh?
Practically a minute, all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do, anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be.
Sounds accurate. How can a daring, unconventional problem solver like myself help?
There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective.
Does it pay?
Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real that speaks to people and that possesses a certain cachet, right? Listen, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine.
Oh? So what do I got to do?
Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
Okay. Sounds easy enough.
All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
Okay. Is this the studio, I assume? Let's make that our active quest, I assume. There we go, side quest.
Here for a recording session? And I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
Yeah.
Talk later.
What's up, bud?
Something I can help you with?
I think I'm supposed to be talking to you.
Help you with?
Do I have to talk through the glass or something? That's sealed. Oh, okay. This is the
Yes?
recording studio.
Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
Indeed, she
I
did.
did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our Maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising.
Oh, it's a magical art now, is it? What are you trying to sell other than me, I guess?
We're selling dreams of a better life, a better you, connection, and ease from aches, sorrows, and worry. The product is immaterial. We do have one. I'd need to look it up, though. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Ever worried that manipulating listeners is inherently wrong?
Funny you should ask. After giving it brief momentary thought, I'd say, no. I am blithely unconcerned about that.
Not once. Never even entered my mind.
Moving on.
All
Oh, these guys are great.
I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective?
Let's see here. We're always ready to bet it all.
All right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all risk takers. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know or hate.
Through continual self-aggrandizement?
Right. Maybe.
I assume that's being like negative towards yourself constantly.
Because you tell them constantly. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you?
Just be happy and content.
Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's?
Well, to some degree, that's true.
What do you desire
outside of the,
most out of life?
bare basics,
And I
food,
should
shelter,
mention we
water.
have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering.
Comfort and ease is what I most crave.
Have just the thing. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Wait, what are you advertising?
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all.
Yeah.
Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all risk takers. Everyone knows you know your stuff. Because you tell them. Constantly. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rights just for you. Anti-Cleo and Pal's deep-fried cysty bits. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Great. All right, we're an ad executive now. Can we talk to him now through here? Oh, he's gone. These still sealed. Sure is. As is that one. All right, I guess that's all we can do here, but...
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances.
Normally I would, but the agent would space me.
Alright. Just the bathroom.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
Sealed. Okay, I guess that's that for that little side quest. Let's bring the journal back up then. Yeah, we'll go back to the Raptidon Wrangler.
Such a pleasure to work with you. Let's chill
Purpleberry
together
product
again
samples!
sometime.
Purpleberry product samples! Complimentary Purpleberry comestibles! Compliments of Auntie's Choice!
Yeah, there's a lot of free stuff around here. I do like that. No way to go down anymore, is there? The best choice? I don't know what that is.
People say Auntie's Choice and Sub Rosa are no different. Talk about naivete.
Hey, you're okay in my book.
If I ever see you around here again, I'll say thanks.
Okay. There are quite a few Sub Rosa people around. I know we upset the one lady. Let's see what's back here. An elevator? Is this where we need to go? Is that all we got left to do?
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Where's this?
Can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my court.
Head office tower. Okay, that's where we go for the maintenance. That's not where we're wanting to go.
Corporate malfeasance. The only division that earns us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, Dave. Won't be any malfeasance if you don't.
Yes, yeah, I guess we gotta go this way.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
You're supposed to squeeze
This go down, hopefully.
not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate. Xenobiological exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm not paying professional.
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes.
Oh,
Please go tell
good
your
grief.
manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize.
There's a lot of volatility out there right now. The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care.
I'm not a delivery person, I'm a guest.
Oh, really? You think that you belong in our lounge, dressed like that? 3 cysty pigs in a trench coat would have a better shot at getting in than you do right now. The owner tasked me with maintaining the posh allure of the best choice, and you are hardly the kind of inestimable personage that would be proper to admit.
We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most big-minded of customers.
And what would it take to increase my importance?
A significant contribution to my post-Boniface retirement fund.
This concierge is attempting to extort you, Commander. Providing the requested payment is not advised at this time.
What if I'm a really good conversationalist? Wouldn't that be great for the club?
My, but aren't you a charmer? Clearly, there's more to you than the way you dress. Very well. I'll grant entry for the normal luminary rate.
What's that, 600 bucks? Yeah, I'd offer this much and not one bit more.
Thank you very much for your very valuable patronage. It is our dearest hope that you have a lucrative and luxurious visit to the best choice.
All right. Well, we got into the ritzy club.
Ooh, bet they charge 20 bits a bottle here.
Okay, even the patrons seem unhappy with... What? That's an outfit. Even the patrons here don't seem too happy with the place, so that's always a good sign.
Oh, look at this one. See? They're letting in anyone now.
Ken the Attitude, I work for your boss's boss, Auntie Cleo.
Oh, don't we all?
Fair enough.
Well, since you're here.
I thought the other place was the only place to get the Raptidon Bite cocktail. Apparently they got it here too. Right, is there anything we can
Everyone
do
has their
here?
little hunch about which new product line will sell the most, but I say you need to ask the common bottom runger consumer. Don't you agree?
Oh, yes, quite.
That is a very odd work uniform that they got set up for him. A bit much, if you ask me. Yeah, I don't have the key card, so I'm assuming I'll have to come back here to actually do something, but currently I can do nothing here. And it still doesn't get me to my creature task. So I gotta figure out how the heck I'm supposed to get there. He gave me a key card of some kind to gain access, but...
Boys comestibles! Boys comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
What's this here? He's got a unique name.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are a half-dozen sinks left to clean this shift, as well as one thoroughly formidable latrine, and I... Wait. How terribly rude of me. It's you. You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-Ray range on Golden Ridge.
Yes, indeed I did. I don't really remember that very well, but I must have done it. Victor, what are you doing here?
Improving myself, my friend. I have a new lease on my existence, and it's all thanks to you. You see, I meditated on your words, and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue. So I sought an environment I could control.
Oh, yeah, he was a seer. Yeah, the seer who I forget what he was trying to do, destroy the universe or something like that. Ow. I don't think it was possible, but somehow you got even dumber since the last time we met.
My friend, my so-called intelligence nearly caused me to kill hundreds in the name of what I thought was righteousness. I think some stupidity would do me well. Anyhow, I mean,
fair enough.
Ramble. Once again, consider me in your debt eternally. If you ever require a sanitation engineer, I shall come running, mop in hand.
Oh, well, thank you very much. There it is. Our choices are actually having... whoa, I need to get out of that room. Having some, at least some impact on the outside world.
Everyone's tongue and upper GI tract. The Raptidon bite.
Been there, we've been there.
We put the toxic in intoxication.
We've been here. Whoops.
Feeling queasy? Seeing spots? Bleeding from orifices either natural or unnatural? If you have a
Okay,
malady,
that's like a
we
pharmacy. I don't think we need any kind of meds. Let's make sure she doesn't have anything unique that we might
Made by
want.
the finest of Auntie's apothecaries, using the most cutting edge of voluntary test subjects. Half the time, our life-saving medicaments work all the time.
Half the time, all the time, huh?
Excellent choice. We have the undermost deals on pharmaceuticals on the claim. You will be oversold.
Oh, wonderful. Trauma kit we'll take, yeah. That's the kind of the unique stuff we're looking for. Additional medical inhaler slot, yes please. Crafting materials. I don't think we need any of this other stuff. Yeah, we're good. Gained an extra primer port. Surgical contract specialist.
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care money can buy.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Emulsifiers.
We cure all physical ails. Most, at least. Well, there are a lot, I guess. We cure some physical ails.
Good
Sounds
grief.
all right, right?
Yep, sounds great. Can you sell medical supplies?
No, but the medicament merchant right downstairs can set you up. I just do hands-on repairs.
Okay.
When you can't stand the pain, come again.
Have a profitable day.
Okay, nothing I can do there.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Okay. Figured there'd be some kind of little side quest or something they'd give me. Got an auto dock, might as well use it. We have 1 million inhaler charges at this point. It is interesting, like ammunition and stuff is kind of sparse, and medical supplies were sparse at the beginning of the game, but they've definitely built up to the point where we have quite the surplus. Nobody has unique names.
Wonder about how your life would have been.
I guess, do we need to go back to the trolley? Was there another option
Experience the most
for me to
sought-after
go? Because
inebriate on the Undisputed plane.
I feel like I've explored this area pretty thoroughly.
Exclusively here at the bottom rung.
For chumps and
Yeah, I think
injecting is for idiots. Come ingest your nourishment.
Excuse me,
with
ad drone.
debonair way.
That's got to be what it is. I need to go back to the trolley. I feel like I've been pretty much everywhere available here. Okay, now I have stuff unlocked to us. Back deck steerage. I think this is the one we want in order to do our quest here. Hopefully we don't just zoom right by it.
You want Auntie's choice.
Yep, I don't like this. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Just 3 pills and an ointment away.
And it's gone.
Any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice.
Oh boy. I wish I remembered what that guy said. Does it say in the journal? Can be found down the elevator at Market Compliance. Is that not where we just were? What elevator am I supposed to go down to get there?
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
I went down the only elevator I found.
Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Oh, this is for the meeting for the other person. If I use this, none of these are really called Market Compliance. So, I don't know. Let's just switch quests. Let's see what the middle tier managers have to say. We're supposed to be meeting them here.
Sorry. Time is bits. Bits is time.
You look unfortified.
Or are, that
Getting
is.
enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
Okay. These down and outers don't seem to be doing quite so well. All right, here's the middle managers. Exactly what we're looking for.
I see you got her message. Glad you followed
Indeed,
up.
I did.
Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight?
The note was a little light on details. What's the predicament?
When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire
Unfortunately,
a
that's kind of the
outsider
job
like
they
yourself
signed up for. I
to
do
collect
kind of
useful
a
information on
lower
3
middle
local
management
persons of
type
interest
position.
to help us
And
climb
that's,
the
yeah,
ladder.
absolutely the way it is. Help them climb the ladder. Just like that show on the wireless, corporate fixtures for hire.
Yep. All of us are such big fans. I've got a signed photograph of Holt Terwilliger on my desk. It says, personalized message costs extra. Holt. Anyhow. Details. First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Wrangler. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story?
Oh.
Does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody and smiling, too?
Head back here when you're done with them two.
Okay. You mentioned 3 persons of interest. Who's the third?
The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Consider him a concern for later. Anything else?
If you want that recipe just to get drunk back here, I want in.
Oh, nothing so mundane. Alcantara's cornered the market with an innovative concept. Our grand vision is, okay, wait for it. Now he's done all the work, steal his idea.
Oh, genius. Wow. Wait, why would a janitor have an armed escort?
That's what we want to find out. And that whole smiling business, anybody that secure in their place here has to have dirt on somebody. Something that we could capitalize on.
All right, I'm ready.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts.
Yep, that sounds like
Hey,
middle
everybody,
management.
Things are looking up already. Upper middle.
All right, I'm kind of starting to like this place. These characters here have kind of the charm of the first game. That was a kind of a criticism I had earlier of this game, was it didn't really have like the hyper corporate weirdness that the original had. But these people here, yeah, definitely have it. That very dystopian kind of feel. But I don't think it has the effect of the old game, where if they don't say like company taglines and toe the company line, like the corporate overlords were literally like stop feeding them and stuff, cut them off of all resources.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo's Darling.
That is, I think that's so far from what I've seen, that's the only flaw with this game, is like the first game went really hard on that concept, and this one is much less so. There's much more factions that are outside the corporate world that have more power and authority, which, I mean, is possible. And in this type of scenario, I would think would be more realistic, but... All right. Why did it unselect my quest? That's what we want.
I already gave it the office.
Smiling janitor with guards.
Purpleberry products.
Is that Victor? Is Victor over here now? Or is this a different guy? Oh, this is Amos. Oh my.
Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
First testee?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times.
First testee, huh? Sounds like you're an honored guest.
Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of fellow Auntie Cleo. It's a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely.
Okay. You began to call Auntie by a different name.
She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. She saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
Enough of that.
Oh.
You ain't idling, you're networking, expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Yeah.
Guess I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Wouldn't Auntie want you to engage in social activities? You're longtime pals, right?
Yeah, I've known her since back when I had all my appendages. Imagine me going to a saloon or something. Why, you might come too, even, to chit-chat. Well, I reckon I could do that. With you, I mean. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger, to talk.
All right, that's excellent.
But keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it.
Probably because they do. Meet you at the bottom runger. All right, we'll head over to the bar.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
The bar manager is gone. Oh, he's behind the bar now.
Get you something?
Looking for the proprietor.
Afraid he stepped away to his office.
Okay, where's that located? Oh, save me the trip. Do you know the recipe for the Raptidon bite?
Think the boss would share that with me? I'm just a lowly factotum around here. I mean,
fair enough.
I actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. I'm very creative, but, you know, he don't care.
That sounds about right. Ever come up with your own secret recipe?
In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purpleberry and also Xeranium Poisoning.
Good grief.
Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly.
Okay.
Till next we meet.
Is our other friend over here yet? There he is.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate?
Yep, yeah, pretty much. Yes, but small talk is for small people. People who matter talk about topics that matter.
Oh, right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay, then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe?
You started to call Auntie by another name before. What did she used to go by?
Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually.
Ooh.
So guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically?
Okay.
If that's how that works.
Get
She
a little
came to
background
be lead
information.
Scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, you know, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject.
Interesting. Not many people can say that. Definitely a distinctive claim.
Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it.
So what was Auntie Cleo like back then?
Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's Chaw. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation, not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
She doubtlessly regretted leaving you behind, right?
You think? I'd sure like to think so. Not that I'd want her to feel bad or sad or nothing. Aw, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
Yum.
Wait, you mean to say Auntie's eaten expired rations and shared them? Law, she's just like us.
Yep, just a
Maybe I can remember
normal
other important things like that. I'll sure try. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you.
How did Auntie become Auntie?
All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what, but that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though.
Oh, boy. You must have been really important for her to open up like that.
Huh. You know what? You might have the right of it. I never thought of it like that before. It just made me sad because she was so sad.
Yeah, how many Auntie Cleos have there been, do you think?
That's not exactly something I've been privy to, per se. All I know is Aunties has been around a lot longer than I have, and there's always been an Auntie. Can't see anyone else coming after my Auntie, though. Wouldn't imagine she'd allow it. But I don't know. Maybe the job ain't cracked up like it seems.
Okay. I'm sure your Auntie Cleo is the best one yet. With you as a friend.
Well, thanks. I don't rightly know how that would have any bearing
We'll
on
keep
it,
trying to butter him up.
I sure appreciate the sentiment. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this empty falling feel? In your chest? Like that, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know exactly what you're talking about, bud.
You come out with me and all.
There's one last thing I wanted to ask you about it, if that's okay.
Oh, okay. Sure. We can keep on, converserating. Just a bit, right? Well, what about?
You seem painfully honest, Amos. This is a weird question, but have you ever told a lie?
What? Oh, I never been good at lying. I only ever really did it once, when it mattered.
What exactly happened that day?
I was going to turn her in, but she was there. Felicity. She was all crying. Told me all the bad stuff she did.
Ooh.
Needed somebody to say she weren't a bad person. So I said it. And now I wonder a lot if I am the bad person on account of that lie.
Let's see. Yeah, you're the least bad person on the ship, Amos. Maybe the galaxy.
So, maybe I'm not good, but I'm less bad? Less bad is pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah.
A less bad person might not need to feel bad a lot. Thanks.
No problem, bud.
Guess I should get back to work. Important job and all. You know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile on Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good, even.
All right. He was very helpful. Thank you very much, Amos. All right, now we got to visit. Whoops, I just stole something. Oh, my.
If you're here from Melquiades Alcantara, afraid you're a mite bit late.
Yeah, it would appear so.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased?
Nope, I was coming by to ask about the secret recipe.
Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if you had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour?
Yeah, don't all successful businesses have rivals?
Are you asking the questions now? Thought this worked the other way.
Yeah, wait a minute, I'm a suspect?
No, that would make my day if you were to blame. I only cover internal rivalries. As an outsider, you'd be someone else's department to worry about.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't know Auntie's Choice had law enforcement, or laws for that matter.
We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. And it's a large book. Leaves quite a mark. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable, or everyone's bottom line suffers.
Okay, fair enough. I guess, should I tell them this? I guess I'm working for a group of middle managers to help them climb the corporate ladder.
Ah, just like on that show, Corporate Fixers for Hire.
Exactly.
You're just like Rico Sockdolager in real life. Who does that make me? If you're after the recipe, you probably want to ask around at the bottom runger. Someone there might know who'd kill Melquiades for it.
Okay.
Go on. You're clear to saunter freely. Don't forget, Auntie's Choice Zero-G whiskey gets you into orbit.
Yeah, I don't really want to accidentally steal something here, which I just did.
Auntie's been looking for you, criminal. Pay what you owe, or your reckless behavior ends here.
Commander, if you'd like to have me handle this, I'm more than able.
Should I threaten him? What's the bounty? $400? Yeah, I got options here. Yeah, you're gonna suffer some bodily harm if you don't get out of my face right now.
Now, just one moment. I'm simply doing my job here. Mayhaps I can budge on the amount, but you need to pay something, or my supervisor will have my throat.
All right, we'll do that.
Everything seems to be in order. Carry on.
That is the nice thing about Auntie's Choice, is you can just buy your way out of anything that happens. I was wanting to just try and see if there was anything that might give us a hint towards the recipe, but I guess we got to talk to this guy again.
Look who's back. You.
Yes, I am. Does that look like freckles or blood spatter on his face to you? Your boss is dead. Do you have any enemies you know of?
I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melquiades said she's meaner than a bag of Raptidons. I'll miss his wit.
Okay, you ever met her?
The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride.
Okie dokie.
More's the pity.
All right, so now we got to go back to the fancy bar that everyone was miserable at. And supposedly there's an elevator somewhere around here that'll take us to the Raptidon cages for the other side quest we got. Okay, so we still... His office is still locked up.
What now?
Maybe you have some information. I'd like to see the owner.
Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Door to your right.
Okay.
Oh, say it isn't so.
She's very charming. Oh. I thought this was going to be the door. Okay. I guess we could have just walked right in. I didn't open this door before. I thought I checked this place out pretty thoroughly, but I guess not.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar?
Nice to see you,
Someone will
too.
be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this.
Okay. Those look like secret recipe ingredients. Seems like I caught you red-handed.
What? All this? Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was.
Oh, you heard he was dead already?
From him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything.
Let's go for the lie. Your fingerprints are everywhere. Just fess up.
As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray.
Okay. Look, you're not cut out for the subterfuge, clearly.
Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow.
I bet the corporate investigator would like to hear how you were caught like an amateur.
Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Okay, excellent. And we leveled up. Nice. All right, let's check that out real quick. What can we do here? Speech is already 12, so if you haven't been watching, I have the what is it? Easily distracted negative trait. So I have to level up every skill I've invested into. So I have to do I want to do observation? Yeah, observation's fine. Engineering and lockpick. And then next level, I'll have to do hack and medical, and then I can pick another one. All right, we'll apply that. Except we do get some perks. What do we want here? Treasure hunter, bonus bits or crafting materials, better pickpocketing. I really haven't used that at all. Really don't know what I want here. Brain enthusiast. That's probably never going to happen. Bonus healing. That's pretty good. I kind of like this crash recovery. Let's actually do that. We gain health while our inhaler overload is going on. Gain the ability to take a deeper breath while using extra inhaler charge, increasing toxicity cost. Yeah, let's do crash recovery. I think that's the way to go. Looks like our companion's got some stuff too. Inez does. What do we got for Inez? Lethal graft research. Inez improves the lethality of her companion ability depending upon which graft she has. The effects of this perk are different. What did I give her? Did I give her Raptidon? Healing misplaced via her ability. Heightened accuracy. Or we got medical. Improves restorative abilities. I think that's the way to go. We'll get that one. Oh, and we can get the next tier as well. Potent biomass. Biomass weaponry. Yeah, primer research. That's the way to go. We'll go all healing. All right, excellent. So now we got all the information for the middle managers. We need to head back to them. Get this quest taken care of. Then I guess we got to come back to this area and figure out what elevator are they talking about. It almost has to be over here. It almost has to be this one. So I'm assuming that's the case. But let's get back to the trolley.
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market?
You want freedom of choice. You want...
We'll head back. We'll get the information on the 2 that we've already collected, and then we will check out. They said there's a 3rd person we need to get some information out of, so we'll have to see what they're wanting out of there. Kind of go from there.
Just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice.
And then we can get back to the Raptidon cages and figure that one out.
Try Auntie's choice pet pills. Good for what ails you.
Come on, trolley. I know they make trains that are faster than this. I absolutely know they do. We have spaceships, but this is all the faster the trolley can go in this game.
Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Unsealed, yeah, so we had to go this way. Seems like that's the only thing to do down here is interact with our middle managers.
Is completely up to date. Hey everybody, look who it is. Our duly contracted proxy.
What's up?
All finished?
Indeed I am. I met your mystery janitor. His name's Amos, and he's an old acquaintance of Auntie.
Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Her real name is Dr. Felicity Carr.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait. There's been more than one Auntie Cleo?
Yes.
Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old.
Yeah.
That everything?
The big secret was how she convinced someone who always told the truth to lie to her.
Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Why specifically 9 times? I do have the recipe for the Raptidon bite. Alcantara didn't make it.
Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh.
I
see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Here, for your trouble, from all of us.
Hey,
now,
850 bucks.
That last person of interest.
Yep.
There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt. But he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it.
Okay. He's in the brig. Don't I need to worry about security?
Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is.
Okay. How mean is this fella?
You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular occurrence, really. But I swear, I ain't never...
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I hear his voice, and I start to run.
Likewise.
You have nightmares because someone was
Generations
mean
will
to
tell
you?
Cautionary bedtime stories about that day.
All right, consider it done.
Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Where is this? Oh, we're meeting the Moon Man. Excellent. How do I get there? Is the
Mister,
question.
any bits to spare?
I tried talking to you. It doesn't let me give you any bits. Is this open now? No, it is not. I've searched around some already. I don't see any access to a brig or anything like that. Let's see. That's not a real door. Neither is that. Neither is that. Neither is that. Neither is that. Is there like a vent up here or something? Oh, can't get up there, it seems. Oh, I can't. I don't see anything truly useful, I don't think. Well, I got bumped out of the way by my own companion. Alright, so I must need to take the trolley somewhere. I assume there's only one area I haven't been to yet. I'm assuming that's where I need to go. I didn't see a brig anywhere else. Head office tower. I guess we'll check that out first.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as
they absolutely did.
But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer Tyler, 6th base person for the Auntie Cleo's darlings.
Okay, Auntie's Choice participated in that. Alright, so it looks like this is where I need to be. I'm not going to take a bunch of time to explore this area.
Big promotion.
We can do that when...
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment.
Lots going on here. We can do that when we come back here for the actual main quest. The brig. Oh, and creature combat conditioning's here as well. Okay, excellent. Why did it say that in the journal entry it was in the market area?
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, my.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest? Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it.
Looks like you lost the bet, bud.
That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so.
Agreed.
Got anything else?
Looks like that mask of yours is short of a few air holes.
You implying I'm suffering from oxygen deprivation? You do know the only thing keeping us breathing on this tub is an air scrubber built by the lowest bidder. Joke's on all of us.
Oh, boy.
Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more?
I'm actually here to talk to you.
Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation?
No, I did not.
Certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment.
You kind of led me into
I
it.
give up. What do you want?
There's a lot of curiosity about you in this place. How'd you end up here?
Frankly, that any of these rung leeches have a thought to spare for me over all the false hopes aunties hammered into them astounds me. Look,
Good.
I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
All right. Yeah, I do want to know what you did to make Auntie so angry and what you want in return.
Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal.
Yep.
Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now.
Interesting. Let me guess, you want a shot at being petty right back.
You bet. I want
I
my
would
turn.
too.
Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
And you happen to have a pre-recorded diatribe on you?
Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk.
Okay.
Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you.
I do have good
System
speech skill. I
controls are
might
in
be
the
able to
back
do
room
that.
At client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught.
This seems ill-advised, but fun.
Wonderful. That broadcast is going to be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Yeah. Really encouraging me to help you out.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you.
Okay. How can I get access to the evidence locker behind you?
Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion.
Okay. That looks like, how about this much? Plus a wink and a smile.
All right. See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked.
Oh my.
Throwing business at you.
Well, thank you. That was easier than I thought. Collect the audio cartridge. Whoops. Okay, the other stuff is considered stealing. I do kind of want that ammo. All right, everything else I'm not worried about. Excellent, excellent. All right, they said it was at client intake. That should be the first area, so we'll head back that way. Yet another trolley ride. If it weren't for how slow this trolley was, this area would be about perfect for what I was expecting out of this game. They should have absolutely had more places like this. Client intake. We got a little bit of a long ride. I'm hoping that this isn't like just like a hidden loading screen, and that's why all my trolley rides are taking so dang long, and it actually is a physical space. That would look pretty stupid on me if, you know, it's my computer problem, not a game design choice that they made. They could always easily fix that in an update if it is a game design choice. Speed up the trolley. Maybe the first ride you go kind of slow, and then after that it kind of picks up. All right, let's head back this way. Oh, here we go.
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate plundership. This ill-conceived off-brand take on an oligarchy. what you did of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations, but none of us ever put big...
Oh, I'm getting too far away. I want to actually hear this.
Yes, our workers were beaten down by a rigged system and lack of mobility, but no hope is better than false hope, right? I swear, everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen.
That's true.
Marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking who... The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down
Okay.
a modest fee to each successive generation.
They got caught off a little bit. That wasn't as petty as I was hoping it would be, but is what it is. Another trolley ride.
The little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Anti-Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo's Darlings. I cleaned Spacer's Chosen goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game.
Let's see what he's got to say, see if that was good enough for him.
From pop guns
Can't
to
tell the
self-propelled
difference between
cannons,
cover and
I have
concealment?
whatever size weaponry
Then you need a
to
good
make all...
Now, there is a market here. That's probably why.
set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
Probably why they said it was at the elevator at the back of the market. Hey, I got your tape played.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now.
Yeah. All right, thanks. Now, what's this big secret of yours?
You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Anti-Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. Then we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony.
Interesting.
But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it.
Interesting. So what'll happen to Auntie when we reconnect with Earth?
This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such.
Okay. Yeah, why didn't you put those secrets in the message you had me play?
What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled by that self-determinism claptrap.
Yeah.
The rest is going to come out eventually anyway.
Bootstraps and
All
whatnot.
go back to exploiting each other honestly.
Okay. Do you want me to break you out of here?
No, thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go tell our buddies what we've learned. Our middle managers. And we'll see. Hopefully that, I don't know if that's going to help or hurt our standing with the Auntie's Choice faction, to be honest with you. But I want to do as many quests as possible while I play this game. I do very much like Obsidian games. If you look through the history on my channel, you can very much see that. And it's unfortunate. I did hear the news somewhat recently where Obsidian said they're not going to pursue making an Outer Worlds 3. It kind of seems to be a reoccurring theme with Obsidian that the games initially don't sell as well as they want. They cancel the project, and then over time it becomes a beloved RPG from its time. I know that was the case with Fallout New Vegas. That's what I think why Bethesda never worked with them again. Didn't sell well at first, but now is regarded as the best game in the series. And then same with Pillars of Eternity. Pillars of Eternity 2 did not sell. It eventually sold to where it was a profitable game, but initially it was not, and it was a loss. And so they have not made a Pillars 3, unfortunately.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assumed that was your doing.
Indeed it was. According to him, Auntie isn't really in charge of Auntie's Choice.
Wait, what?
Auntie isn't really the CEO of Auntie's Choice. She's only getting away with it because Earth went dark.
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Indeed it does.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
Okay.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually.
Are they going to attack me? No need to worry. Keeping secrets is my middle name.
What do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has got me starting to worry.
Let's try and keep things professional, shall we?
That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone. In an indifferent display of artful treachery.
Simmer down now. That was just a fictional representation, despite being realistically well-researched.
Don't do it, guys. You are not going to kill me.
It's wholly inapplicable to our present circumstances. We accept your terms.
Okay.
Consider this final payment for services rendered.
There we
Speak
go.
about this to anyone.
Fair enough.
You sounded just like an upper middle manager right then, Twombly. Good job.
All right. Looks like that quest is complete. So now let's do our Raptidon Wrangler. Get that taken care of.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Hopefully, I'm having fun doing the stream. Hopefully, I have time to do a stream on Friday as well. And we can tie up some of these collection quests. We want to go head office tower, right? If that's the case, then yeah, we can tie up those collection quest loose ends before we move forward with the main quest. And then we'll have everything we've ran into done. I don't have a guide open or anything like that, so I don't know if there's maybe people I haven't talked to collect quests quite yet. But that's kind of just the way I play. Is whatever I run into, I'll complete and then kind of go from there. I do know from looking into this game a little bit, to hit the level cap, it's almost a requirement to do almost all, if not all, the quests. Which, is, in my opinion, is good game design. You actually get rewarded for doing everything. Maybe I should talk to some of these people.
Rocketing up the corporate ladder.
If we have an option to talk to them.
Word on the street is you're all fired goal-oriented.
Auntie's Choice Manager.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch
This
sometime.
must be where the head offices are. Whew, it's all right. Stand up tall and act like you belong here.
Well, we're not going to do that quite yet. Wait a minute. I don't have to take the trolley between these two? Why is the trolley ride so long if it's right here? Good grief. Nothing there. We'll take a quick look around this area. That's obviously where we need to go for the
From pop guns
main
to
quest.
self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size weapon. Welcome. Here at Arnie's Armory, the customer's goals are our goals. So, how can I help you achieve just the right amount of reckless, unspeakable violence today?
Let's take a look.
You name it, we got it. I got your locks, I got your stocks, I've even got both your beautifully smoking barrels.
Okay. What do we got here? Pop gun. That is trash, it looks like. Biomass shotgun. That looks pretty good. Got a couple of those. SMG explosive. I don't think there's really anything here that we desperately need. Yeah, let's get out of here. Get away from her before we accidentally steal something.
Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you'll be back again and again. Ready to make a purchase?
How can you tell I'm going to be a repeat customer?
Because you have the kind of face folks just love to shoot
Oh,
at. They can't
thank
quite
you.
seem to help themselves. They just want to put a bullet in you. And don't take it personal now. It's a compliment if it's anything. So, you game to see my wares?
Let's see what you got.
I've got armor in all shapes and sizes and for all occasions. Though I'm guessing you get shot at more than occasionally.
That is probably accurate. Let's see. Heavy hitter armor. Juggernaut armor. $160 toxicity drain rate. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really need here, per se. How did I
Can't
get
tell
over
the
here?
difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
Okay. All right, looks like that's all this area has to offer. Speaking of which, I haven't checked my inventory for anything as of lately, really, to see what I have for... Oh, that's name. So we got it set to value. High to low. Okay, that's how the sorting system works then. Or is this low to high? Yeah, this is high to low. Is this the only thing I have that uses compact rounds? We do need to get rid of some of this stuff. Biggest fan. Okay, so that's a better, objectively a better revolver we have equipped. We're looking for something that uses compact rounds. Auto spray SMG. Okay, so this is something better that uses compact rounds than the machine pistol. Same with biomass canisters. Is there anything better that uses biomass canister? 3150. I don't see how this is valued higher, other than it does frost damage instead of toxin damage. All right, let's actually go back to the vendor. Let's do some inventory management, then we'll get back to this quest.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, you have the look of someone with murderous intent, but no munitions to make it happen. Unfortunately, I think I just sold my last rocket pistol, but I'm sure I've still got more than enough for you to kill whoever it is that needs killing.
All right, let's take care of this. We'll go to the sell menu. We'll go to weapons, value, high to low, right? I think this chilling biomass pistol, I don't think we need that. Don't need this biomass pistol. What type of ammunition? Where'd that machine pistol go? And the auto spray SMG is objectively better. Get rid of that. We do have... Where's that revolver we had? Why has stuff disappeared? There it is. Yeah, this guy, I don't think we need anymore. This was the revolver we used for like most of the game. But we don't need that guy anymore. These are all the same, but different types of damage that could come in handy at some point. This uses small plasma charge, does 50 damage. Didn't we have something else? Small plasma charge, 50 damage. Yeah, we don't need two of the same things, so get rid of that. Trench shotgun. What do we got here? Long rounds. Do we have something better that uses long rounds? 51. Yeah, I think get rid of that. All right, let's look for long rounds. 35 times 2. I don't feel like this is better than... Where was the other one? There it is. Just straight up 51 damage. I don't think that's better because we're using way more ammo. Ammo's a bit of a sparse resource. Anything else use long? This is 28 times 2. Prediction option, scope tracks nearest targets, locks on, curving any fired bullets to hit its mark. That's kind of cool. I don't think that does enough damage to justify that bonus. So we can get rid of that. We could always do some crafting at some point too and make them do these things. Consumes energy instead of ammo to apply heavy and rated. Will revert to standard ammo if supply when energy reserves are insufficient. Also applying less N radiated. That's interesting. We'll probably keep that one. Oh, here we go. Heavy. Oh, no, we're not looking at heavy rounds. We're looking at long rounds. Okay, so I think we're down to one gun that does long rounds. Our best option for said ammo type. I think same thing with compact rounds. 94 damage on that stabilized heavy revolver. How much does the revolver we have equipped do? Is that better than the revolver we're using? Let's check that real quick. Whoop, wrong thing. That does, 78. Fan the hammer. Each time this weapon is fired, gains 5% critical hit chance and 5% weak spot damage. This effect stacks and clears after every short time. Oh, that's probably why it's better. That's how I've been getting those big 100+ shots off. Is this better though? It has a bigger magazine. Yeah, I feel like we can get more DPS out of that. I think we can get rid of the stabilized heavy revolver.
You have the look of someone with murderous intent, but no munitions to make. Unfortunately...
Okay, sell. Oh yeah, just weapons. Alright, we'll get rid of this guy. Okay, next ammo type, shock rod. Stabilized shock rifle, I like better than shock assault rifles. So get rid of that. Any other shock rod? There's one up here. Chain spark cannon, 37 damage versus 97. Yeah, we don't need chain spark cannon anymore. Okay, and then this uses shock rod as well. Oh no, it does shock damage, but it uses large plasma charge. Okay. Alright, so we'll leave that one alone. I think that's the last thing we got that uses shock rod ammo, correct? Because we really only need one gun per ammo type. Like, that's the reality of it. Okay, this says large plasma charge. What else uses large plasma charge? Zanium ray, this does. Poisons organic targets. It does more damage. What does this do? Fires tiny plasma heated pellets that goad enemies. So this just like irritates them? Yeah, we don't need that. Alright. Anything else? Large plasma charge. Kinetic beam canister, 28 damage. Doesn't seem to do anything too special. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Same with this one, as the shock barrel, so it does shock damage. I don't foresee us ever using that, to be honest. I've been holding on to it. I can just get rid of it. Large plasma, same thing here. Just get rid of it. Biomass canister. All right, we're down to 1 page worth of weapons. Okay. Heavy rounds. What do we got for heavy rounds? Let's see, 71 times 3 versus 97. And this one will burn through ammo way faster, so yeah, probably get rid of that one. Long rounds, long. All right, looks like that's it for long rounds. Small plasma charge, 9 days. Oh, that's the weird one. But we'll still look for other small plasma. Okay, keep at least one of these. Probably the one that does poison damage we'll probably keep. Okay. Large plasma charge. Did we already do that? I think we did. Shock rod. Short rounds. Now this uses the same as our revolver, correct? We'll keep that one just in case. All right, let's do shotgun shells. 39 times 8. Does this shoot 8 rounds every time? Or what is that? The trench shotgun appears to be better than Cleo's Hunt. I'm not 100% sure on that one. We'll have to test those out, I think. Short rounds, biomass, small plasma, compact, heavy, long. Oh, we got 2 that use heavy rounds. This guy and this guy. I think simplifier is for certain better, so let's get rid of that. All right, we've done some legit inventory management this round. All right, let's go to our cheapest stuff. Moonman helmet we want to keep just because. Laboratory garb, I don't see us using that ever. 5% critical chance, 70% critical damage. That's pretty good. We'll actually keep that one. 120. Advanced uniform. I don't see us using that. I don't see us using that. Let's do that. That's unique. We'll keep that. I don't see us using that. 160 toxicity rate. That makes this one obsolete. Energy recharge. Heavy armor. We don't really use heavy armor. We'll get rid of it. Magazine size. I don't really care about that. Let's see. Evasion chance. When you're killed during combat, all living companions are knocked out. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Golden Shroud. 30% damage resistance. Increasing further with your speech skill. That's actually pretty good. We'll keep that. Uranium automatic. Medical limbo. Holding jump allows you to hover by spending gadget energy. Will also keep you alive even at death's door, but builds uranium poisoning while at 0 health, which can eventually kill you. We'll keep that one too. That's also interesting. Weak spot damage. We'll keep. That we won't do. 5% and 55. Didn't we have another critical chance? 5% and 70. Yeah, that's better than this. I don't know. That's kind of cool looking. We'll keep it. Energy recharge. Again, same kind of thing. We have a better version, but it's kind of cool, so we'll keep it. Waistcoat, I don't care about. But a jumpsuit, I don't care about. 120. I don't care about that one. 120. I don't think we care about this one either. Nothing there. Grit enhancing materials, 20% to ensure incoming attacks while below 50% health. That's okay. Got a duplicate here. I honestly don't think we want either one of them. How do we end up with duplicates of these? I guess we'll get rid of one of them. Same thing, not really great, but it kind of looks cool, so we'll keep it. This one, bounty gains decreased by 50%. That could be useful. That is not. Awakened Seer's robes will keep. 160 recharge will keep. 18 on heavy armor. That's not great. Damage resistance 10%. I don't care. Hugging vest. Damage enemies that damage you within melee take a portion of the damage reflected back at them. That's pretty cool. I'll keep that. Merciless Master, we already looked at. Golden Shrouds, Uranium Automech Suit, Mathematician's Mantle. Ignoring a single incoming hit every 10 seconds as long as you haven't taken damage in the last 10 seconds. Your gadget energy recharge rate is increased significantly. That's interesting. That we don't need. That we don't need. Don't need it. Ghillie Hood we'll keep just because it looks cool. That we don't need. Nope. Oh, we have two ghillie suits. 570 or 555. Get rid of that one. Plated ghillie suit. That we don't need. Heal when you burn. That's kind of interesting, but I don't think we'll overuse that. That one's kind of cool. We'll keep it. Gold monocle we'll keep. Apostle Ritual Mask. And we'll get rid of it. That we don't need. That we don't need. Don't need it. Don't need it. I don't think we need that out. Okay. Inventory is mostly cleaned up. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, let's get back to the quest. So now we need to head to Creature Combat Conditioning and kill any Raptidons we happen to find. That is our goal here. Then we'll head back. I believe this guy was in the first area, I believe. Okay, we got a big door there. Nothing to interact with. Oh, my. All right, now that we've cleaned up our inventory. Whoop. Yeah, quit trying to go invisible. Come on, reload. This is the real flaw of using the revolver. Is that all we had to do? Are we going to get in trouble for killing the mantisaurs as well? Let's take a look around since we're in here, see if there's anything of interest. All right, go ahead and reload so that we're ready for combat. Nothing to do here. Not a real door. How do we get up there? Whoop, whoop. All right, I guess if you're sneaky, this is an option to get up high and then just kind of rain down fire. It doesn't seem like it does anything else. All right, let's head back to the first area and see what our reward is for taking care of these guys. Then we can finally get back to the main reason we're here in this area. And then we'll see if we can convince Auntie's Choice to work with the order.
Self-propelled cannons? I have whatever size weaponry you need to make all your problems past tense.
Greeting specialist will be far less stressful.
All those little Raptidons and whatnot went down pretty easy, so that was pretty simple.
Is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because
Come on,
of
Charlie.
the system's glorious efficacy, while the Protectorate decide what its subjects get.
I really hope Obsidian changes their mind and does pursue an Outer Worlds 3. And I would like, you know, the combat and gunplay is definitely better in this game, but I kind of prefer the writing from the original, although this area is making me second guess that. So I don't know. I don't know how they what they would do as far as bringing more to it. Yeah, I really hope that decision gets reversed, and I hope over time this ends up being a success for them. And I hope they're calculating the impact of Game Pass on the sales of this game, because that was the main reason. They said sales were below what they wanted, and that's why they're not going to pursue an Outer Worlds 3.
Them wraps all taken care of yet?
Good news, bad news. The creature combat conditioning deck is kind of a mess.
All good news to me, friend. Anything happens down there is not my responsibility. I have ceased all manner of worry and fret.
Well, you're very welcome.
I never mentioned a number before, but here's your fee with some extra.
Excellent. All right, another quest complete. I believe all we got left to do here is report to head office tower. I think this one first. We'll see, but there's a potential both those quest lines will resolve simultaneously, but we'll see. Back to the trolley.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's Choice.
Live, love, consume.
Leader known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity, but no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match.
All right, I think we're almost there.
All of you base rank and file. The big
Nope. I think we just passed the first one. Good grief.
But our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute.
I think our reputation with Auntie's Choice should be good enough to where this should be pretty much a walk in the park, I would think. We've done every Auntie's Choice quest that has been available to us up to this point.
I've just had word from that old number cruncher on Cloister. Alden tells me you agreed to continue the work we began at Greater Tranquility Station.
Indeed.
Grand. A collaboration between Auntie's Choice and the Order will truly reward all of Arcadia, not to mention the Order itself. If they partner with us, it's only a matter of time before they come to see that profits are a more tangible proof of progress than those unquantifiable theories they get lost in.
I don't like this. I had some questions before I go.
Certainly.
I'm interested in hearing more about you, Gertie.
Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time I overcame adversity in the workplace. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job.
I mean, people are way more complicated than just what they do for a living. Can you tell me what Auntie Cleo's like? Do you like working under her?
Oh, answering that would come dangerously close to upward communication, which is not something we advocate in Auntie's Choice. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice
Good
to
grief.
say, Auntie Cleo is without peer, quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her as our steady bellwether.
Okay. Did we have anyone else to talk to? No, I guess we'll just head
Attention,
on up.
morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. Auntie's Choice is hiring.
Okay.
Hello, daring self-determinist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice esteemed invaluable disposable agent program.
Excuse
As
me?
in Ida, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation.
Okay.
And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
Oh, thanks. Did you just say I might even live?
That's right. A life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an Ida will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you.
29 vice presidents.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price.
Thanks.
Caught in the act, like an amateur.
Whoops. And our kleptomania flaw is not helping.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the Undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Oh?
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed.
Okay.
It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
Not really here to join Auntie's Choice. I'm here to help move the peace process along.
Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are directly manifesting a stable future for this colony.
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers, talk to the Order.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh my.
Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen.
Okay. You have a massive corporation. Why do you need me specifically?
We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions.
Okay, fair enough.
Non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Okay. And what exactly you're looking for this consultant to do?
Be our eyes and ears, act as our emissary, and when necessary, dispense with any competition. I have a plan, a vision that will change the course of Auntie's Choice.
Yes, Charles, your vision. Created alongside myself, a team of researchers, slew of marketing experts, a moon-spanning computronic gizmo, and not least of all, Auntie.
Well, that's a lot of brain power just to conjure up little old me.
I suppose you could say so. We have a very pressing, very specific need, and I do believe you will fit it perfectly.
Okay.
If they're speaking this plainly about needing your services, their starting offer ain't gonna be stingy.
Is that right? Is the pay going to be exceptional?
It most certainly will. And the pay is the least of the benefits this opportunity affords.
All right, let me know what's going on.
Wonderful. This is the kind of wily adventure in self-determinism you will absolutely not regret.
No.
Our first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having something of a workforce issue. Don't know
Okay.
rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
Well, why don't you meet with their demands? Yeah, what does this have to do with me?
Because, my ameliorator, we've never heard of such a thing. They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
They kind of do. They're striking. You're talking about a workers' strike.
Striking? You're saying they're about to turn violent?
Yes, well, if they're this delusional, violence is the next natural step.
Good
Who
grief.
do they intend to strike? Us?
No, it's an old Earth term. It means they're stopping work to force you to negotiate.
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities Auntie's given them to repay us like this, I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes.
I suggest you negotiate. See if you can find some middle ground between you.
Negotiate? As in, give in to some of their demands. Won't that set a terrible precedent for others?
No,
Not necessarily.
Ursula, it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability.
Okay. Yes, consider it solved already. Almost. Wait, yeah, here. Why by law do you think I'd offer you deniability?
No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind you. It means you may act outside the fundamental tenets of Auntie's Choice Society.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Okay. Makes sense. Shouldn't be too hard to get them back to work.
Wonderful. You'll go to Praetor, meet
We're
the
going to straight up give the
plant's
workers whatever they want.
and mediate an end to
I
this
very much
lunacy,
believe in
which
worker
gets those
solidarity.
ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Okay, excellent. So we need to go to Proctor. Whoop. That's the first time I feel like I've seen that, where it literally says detected. Here, let's take care of our, bounty.
You're wanted for crimes against Auntie's Choice. Make ready your bits or make peace with the architect.
Let's do this. Listen, we'll try this route. If we end up paying more, then we'll always go with the intimidation option. Listen, we can talk about this. Maybe work out an arrangement.
I'm listening.
Cleos was specifically founded to fight what nature inflicts, to offer higher designed to be better than
I'll give you some money, then walk away. Otherwise, someone gets hurt.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, this is a little bit more than just threatening them outright. So I think it was 250 last time.
On my way. Don't let me catch you again.
Yeah, we'll just take care of that just so that's done and dealt with. Oh, we need to go this way? We got to get back to the trolley. Yeah, it's here. All right, we'll get back to the ship. We'll see what's going on Proctor. I guess we'll just wait by the door. We know this is where we're going to exit. And we should be able to, I think, based on the dialogue options we have so far, I should be able to just give the workers whatever they want. Which is the right thing to do in this scenario, I think. To a certain degree. Obviously, if it's crossing the line where it's like risking bankrupting the company and everyone losing their jobs, then it's too far, but we'll see.
A worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable
All right.
than the forced sausage on a
Get back to the ship and get back to Proctor.
My, how imaginative.
Hopefully this factory is somewhere we've been before or near somewhere we've been before and we can just fast travel back to there. Can I fast travel in here? Kind of. I can fast travel in each little section, but I still have to take the trolley to get from section to section, so I don't know how much time this is really saving, but it is saving some. To Proctor we go. This really is a beautiful game. I wish using upscaling wasn't a requirement of Unreal Engine 5 for it to not run like absolute crap. I have a 7800 XT. I have a decently powerful graphics card. Is this the crew we want? Oh, wait. Let's back out of this. Can't we do something
Commander,
with you?
over here.
Yeah.
Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us.
Yeah.
Ain't heard from Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind and the others got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me?
Of course I will. Oh, how do you know each other?
Fella from my old unit. Good buddy of mine before I was discharged. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye after the grafting procedure. Didn't have a way of reaching out, neither.
That's unfortunate. Let's watch the message then.
Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Sure. Even though it's right here, and you could have easily stuck that in and it could have started the cutscene.
It's Ortiz.
Oh, he has a graft as well.
I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you're doing is, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander.
All right.
I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying.
Yeah,
If it's as he
is.
says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things.
We'll do
Will
that.
you help me?
Of course I will.
Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
All right. We'll do that, but we got another project to do first on Praetor. I think we'll keep Inez and we'll swap out Valerie for Niles. He's the other Earth Protectorate agent. I kind of do trust his opinion on things, so in case something comes up that might need a little more negotiating, that'll give us an opportunity there. Okay, let's check this map out. Hopefully we got a fast travel point that's relatively close, and we do not. We are literally as close to this area as we've ever been. Excellent. I did not explore this planet very well, I don't think. Where is... Here it is. Here's the elevator down. Looks like we'll be hoofing it. All right, looking at the map, we should be able to cut the second right and be able to take the road to get there. I think that's the plan. I see a Raptidon immediately. I would cut across, but I see all these pools. I'm assuming all these pools are like N-ray. Not N-ray. What's the liquid that's all over the place here? I think it gives you N-ray damage. I know that much. Good boy. Reload faster. All right. Still shooting at something. Oh, can't even see it. As powerful as this revolver is, that is a huge problem. Oh. They were both looking that way. I thought there was something there. Is this the planet where all the... for the collectibles, for the springs? Yeah. The size and scarring of the Raptidon suggested advanced stage and a lifetime of combat. It also appears to have taken his last protector trooper with it. Your keen eyesight allows you to easily spot a revolver gripped in the hand lodged in his throat. All right, we'll remove the arm. Using your advanced knowledge of surgical procedures, you carefully remove the arm from the Raptidon corpse, recovering the pistol it was holding in the process. That stabilized heavy revolver. I think we just sold one of those. Now let's check that map out. We have passed our turn already. Excellent. I didn't see any paths. Is this the path? This is the path. Okay.
Take him out!
Going down pretty easy. Like Protectorate troopers weren't able to handle those guys. I do want to check all these things, but it might be a waste of time. Because this isn't the right planet for the coiled spring thing. And these little supply drop pods aren't going to do anything for us. Alright, he's a corporate fixer, so he won't shoot at us immediately. This one appears we can't access that supply drop pod. What about this one over here? This one's opened up. Get up there. Okay, just little bits and bobs, nothing too important.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
Oh, well, thank you. Alright, so where are we now? That's a border camp. Okay.
You there. You came from outside the camp, didn't you? Do you have a minute to take a job? For science, of course.
Sure.
Interested in work, or was the allure of helping to advance science
We'll
and
find
being
more
paid
quests
for it
along
too
the
much
way.
to
Excellent,
resist?
excellent.
I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg.
I like bits. Count me in.
Stars. I'm glad to have found someone who knows not to waste time jawing when scientific advancement is at stake. Some people just don't know the importance of biological research. I sent my assistant off to the north with a tracking device, hoping he'd lay hands on a Gorvid egg. I desperately need that egg for my research. Could you bring me one? Oh, and bring back my assistant, too, if you find him with all his pieces still stuck together. He ain't much good for assisting in research if he's all torn up. Sound reasonable?
You're a biological researcher. What can you tell me about the creatures you work with?
Which of my assorted critters would you like to know about?
What's the story with these garboids?
Gorvids are absolutely fascinating. A sort of simian-avian hybrid. Extremely deadly. Absolutely incredible physiology. I can't wait to have an egg. The thought of being the first person to catalog the process makes me positively giddy with excitement. The profits from my next few papers are going to be incredible.
Oh my. That's all. Everybody seems to be worried about Banty's choice. A biological researcher out looking for monsters that kill people is a little suspect.
Guilty as charged. My job is studying which critters we can use to fight the Protectorate here on Praetor. Right now it's mostly Raptidons, which I'd be more than happy to talk on at length if you've an interest.
No, that's okay.
Sure thing.
What can you tell me about your assistant?
I sent him off with a tracking device to find a Gorvid egg. He might be out of his depth. Can you find him and bring him and the egg, or at least the egg, back for me?
Okay. What do you think's holding your assistant up?
Almost definitely a lethal encounter with a Gorvid, ending in brutal dismemberment.
Good grief. Oh, how do you know that?
That's what happened to my other 5 assistants.
Good grief. Okay. You said all 6 of your assistants off to die. How could you do that?
I know. You're absolutely right. I should have held one back to do all the grunt work. Now I have to take apart my own research station. What was I thinking?
Where roughly did you send your assistant off to?
We found signs of Gorvid activity. I sent him off in hopes he could put a tracker on a Gorvid. Then we could follow it back to its nest. Should be just north from here.
Hold on just one second. All right. Sorry about that. Where were we at? I don't need to know anything else.
Something else, then?
All right. Got another quest. We'll probably do that before we leave the planet, I would think. Anyone else here we can talk to that might have a task for us? Probably not. Most of the time there's in these smaller little encampments, there's only one. Wait, this looks like a bounty. Oh, we got some local bounties. Mad Queen. Looks like that's the only one. Oops. Okay, we got a bounty. We apparently didn't do jack on this planet. No one really in here to talk to. Whoops. Stole a bit cartridge.
Well, if it isn't our favorite contractor.
Corporate climber.
Yeah.
Oh, you're someone
Not a lot of
uniquely named.
unfamiliar visages this side of Praetor. Our surplus is available for purchase if you're in need of something.
Okay. Well, what do you got for
More
sale?
than happy to oblige.
Probably nothing I need. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. She had a unique name. I was hoping that meant she had a quest for us, but I guess she's just a vendor. That's the researcher I just talked to. Dang it, keep stealing stuff on accident. Alright, Raptidon poops. I don't think we need all that. Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. Alright, the road should head this way.
I reckon half the corpses in here end up as Raptidon chow. Yes, and? I spent some time as a Raptidon training assistant. When you my final 7 pain.
Alright, we're almost there. Corporate liaison. Alright, Annie's Fine Product Revitalization Center. Is this like a refurb factory? Somebody in here, everything's stealing. Oh, there's the strikers, excellent.
Others
Nothing here.
this is sight.
Class consciousness and folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer up in her office.
We don't want
definitely
to make
making her
demands,
miserable.
but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
What exactly is going on here?
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
Good. Is that why you're striking? You're tired of being treated like slaves? That's a great reason to strike.
We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. But it's something that sounds super fancy when Will explains it. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But
That is
damn overseer,
more than fair.
I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs.
Probably. That's normally how it works. Well, I've been sent to help, so I'm going to head inside and try to get this resolved.
I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a treat at a time.
By the home office, huh? Wish I was back on the claim
Thanks for
right
working
now.
hard so I don't
Being
have
on
to.
this skeersome moon has gotten all kinds of...
No more bottles on
Yeah, they said no entrance on the ground floor. So let's get off the ground floor and see if we can find an alternate entrance. Spacer's Choice Lackey. Spacer's Choice Henchperson. Let's talk to these people. I cannot talk to them. Can I talk to you?
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need?
Maybe. What is all this?
See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stems we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations.
Good grief.
We're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day.
Okay. Yeah, that's terrible. I can't imagine suffering through that.
Indeed. Gotta say, I'm glad to hear you are, at least in spirit, aligned with our plight. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. So he's okay. He's the Will they were talking about, the planner.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
So are these like Spacer's Choice workers, and then when Auntie's Choice took over?
Working hard or hardly working? You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Okay, interesting. Guess we'll go up further and see if there's anything. We gotta find a way into this building. This does not seem helpful. Well, oh wait. Pick up that flywheel. There is a vent here. I do crawl through a whole lot of vents.
This ain't like any negotiation I ever been a part of. Not that I've been part of many.
Okay, that door's sealed. Oh, stole something. Feel that's going to be a reoccurring theme through here. Packaging stamper appears to be jammed. I can't do anything about that. I'm going to unlock this with a mag pick. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully we'll find our way here sooner rather than later. Corporate drone armor. Yeah, we'll take all this stuff. Crafting materials. Chroma kit, yes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I just took everything. Okay. Not what I planned, but that's all right.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulants! Coming out.
Oh, did someone see that? Whoops. I probably should not have done that.
Machines have been off for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on Adrenatime and Antifizzo's Numrum.
Stabilize. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, let's see. Messages. What do we do? What do you mean they stopped working? I was confused and alarmed to receive your message. What do you mean they stopped working? Have they been injured? Has the plant lost power? Are you out of inventory? Did Gorvids rip everyone's arms off? Nor do I understand what picket signs and a leader has to do with any of this. Please explain in detail. Nowhere in the illustrations, illustrious history of Auntie's Choice has worked at one of the anti-choice plants ever ground to a halt for this long. Even the outbreak of necrotic crabble cankers at our immunosol factory only slowed production to 2 shifts a day. Get this juvenile uprising sorted before it matures into a rebellion. Enough of your ineptitude for sending a specialist. Your general ineptitude and notable failure to get your workers back on task has been noted in your file. Were I you, I'd expect disciplinary action. In the meantime, we're sending a disruption emulator to untangle your bungling. Pray that they can sort it out, or your next assignment transfer will make you wish you'd only had cankers again. Okay. Overseer's logs, lost connection. Putterwell, my guy in habitually honest appropriations, has apparently conked it. That selfish bastard probably didn't give 2 thoughts for the terrible position that leaves me in. Somehow I need to have that stuff shipped here without it being on Auntie's books. I guess I'm going to have to make a trip to the claim and try to meet some of the right people. Maybe I can find them in Bottom Wrangler. Ooh. Why aren't these sad sacks using more? Yeah, we got some blackmail. My vending machine profits from Adrenatime ain't what they should be. My gut thinks whatever they're putting into the mix to try and keep people from going all scrappery is also making the effects last longer, and that's not good for my bottom line. Good grief. This person's a monster. Got to put some airs. The claim is sending some specialists back to get these ingrates back to work. I can't give them a chance to figure out what's going on. It'll kill my It'll kill my grifting. I'll never retire. My best bet is to play like an executive and make it seem like Auntie and I are as thick as Borscht and baked beans. If I can't intimidate them enough, they won't look at anything too closely. A little late
Avoid
for
the
that.
strike. They should be after blood.
All right, you're the only person in here. Whoop, didn't mean to
With
grab
no
that.
rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
Welcome
Wonder if I can talk
to
her into
Auntie's
giving me
Fine
the key
Product
card so I can steal
Revitalization
her
Center,
money.
where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office?
Indeed, I am.
It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool. Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit
Oh, my.
right in with my peons.
How long have I had my
Maybe it'll
microphone
make sense
muted?
to you when they babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless,
Good
here,
grief.
we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
That's unbelievable. I probably read all those emails and not a lick of sound showed up on the stream. You'll just have to pause to read those. Unfortunately. Oops. Let's see. All right, how do we do that?
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Angie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
I don't think so. But don't we think highly of ourselves? Should I bow and grovel in your presence?
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon.
You were
This
literally
brand
rude to me
relabels
first.
dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
How do I solve the striking worker problem?
My workers are striking people now? How very alarming.
They don't even know what the word
We
means.
must resolve this before
Good
things
grief.
get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer? Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
Yeah, William Dunbar. You don't know his name? You have a small crew and you don't know their names.
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am
Oh
a
boy.
very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons.
It absolutely does. So you're saying their only value is to make you look good.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished.
Thanks for reminding me why Earth Directorate needs to keep corporations in check.
Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumley Dunbar to get back to work. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him
we'll
up
see
on the
about
landing
that.
pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
So you're offering them nothing? That makes my job exceedingly difficult.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
Okay. I didn't get the option to blackmail her at any point. I don't have the negotiator skills, so I assume that's part of the problem. Oh yeah, that vent was all the way up there. I gotta go around. Can I get up there? No, I can't. And maybe I can offer him the blackmail, and then she has to bow to his demands, would be my guess. You're the fella I believe I need to talk to, yeah.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Your business is why I'm here. Auntie's Choice sent me to help settle your complaints. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
By listening, tell me what's wrong and see if we can't find a solution with Auntie.
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right.
Indeed it does. I get it. You're terribly mistreated. What do you need?
We need better hours, free stims, and the ability to relieve ourselves whenever we want.
A very reasonable request.
20-hour shifts,
Good
which
grief.
require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the Undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day.
That is a huge problem.
An unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
Okay. Yeah, that's insane. How have you managed to keep this going this long?
It has been incredibly difficult. And very, very messy. And
Fair
finally,
enough.
we realized we'd had enough.
Good for you, standing up to this kind of insane oppression. What do you need from me?
Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Yep, that is fair enough. All right, well, all that seems reasonable. I'll take to the overseer and see what I can do.
Thank you for your trying. I don't know if we'll get it all, but every bit you add makes some part of our lives a whole lot easier.
Oh, I got blackmail. We're going to get all of it. All right, back to her.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulate!
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
It is not madness at all. I've heard the workers demand, and I think we can get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
They want their shifts shortened. They're demanding 12-hour workdays. Seems like that and the bathroom are probably the two biggest ones.
12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility, consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Why can't I blackmail her? Offer 18, give them a win, and the higher morale will make up for the few lost hours.
I suppose that's true. It wouldn't take much to put enough pep in their proverbial step to make up for 2 lost hours. Their overall productivity might even improve. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
It's very important the bathrooms are left unlocked at all times.
They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
You greatly overestimate the comfort and allure of that room, as it is shared by dozens.
Oh my. You're probably right. It's been so long since I've shared a facility, I've forgotten how unpleasant it can be. I trust your insight and will leave it unlocked from now on. What more do they want?
They're asking for a dream of time they take during the day to be free.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
All right, here. Now we can find the black. It also breaks when your personal greed interferes with Auntie's bottom line, Overseer.
What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing.
I know you've been personally profiting off the forced Adrenatime sales.
What? No, I would never. That's slander and or libel. And you can't prove a thing.
I absolutely can. I read your terminal. The profits from Adrenatime are going straight to your account.
Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
All right, what do you want?
Yeah, I want you to give them the Adrenatime for free.
All right. Though I don't know why you'd waste this capital leverage on benefits for strangers. But I suppose you've got your reasons.
Worker solidarity. That's everything. I'll take your responses as their leader and see what I can do.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
All right, that is what I'm here for.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
This is kind of a fun little side quest.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
I've negotiated terms for your bathroom access.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason?
It was a struggle, but she was convinced you should be free to use it at any time.
Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation?
I spoke to Griggs about the Adrenatime.
She willing to see reason?
She's not too happy about it, but she is. I convinced her they should be free.
Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
Let's discuss your working hours.
Excellent. What progress have you made?
I had some luck haggling with her. Your shifts will be reduced to 18 hours a day. Still pretty fucking terrible.
Well, that certainly is disappointing. But I suppose we'll manage. An extra 2 hours off a day will make life a little easier, at least. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair creme now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
Yeah, I was starting to have the same thought.
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
You did these folk a good turn, Commander. With luck, we'll be seeing more of these negotiations across Arcadia. Bosses will just have to live with it.
Yes, they will. There you are.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Oh, yeah, it was so keen. You know what? Just for that. Anyone notice me? Nope. We're gonna steal your $500. You're a terrible person. All right, so now we need to report to the head office to finish this quest line. The unfortunate thing is I'm pretty much out of time that I have to stream for today. And while we're on planet, there is this other, walking on eggshells. We'll probably do this quest next since we're here on planet, get that taken care of. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to do that next time. I'm playing. Hopefully I can do a stream on Friday as well around the same time while I'm on vacation. Kind of leverage the extra time that I have to my advantage. But unfortunately, we'll have to do that next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good one.